Imagine a predator so efficient and relentless, it outperforms even lions and cheetahs in the hunt. Meet the African wild dog. But how does this wild hunter compare to the dogs we welcome into our homes? Can they ever be domesticated, or are they too wild at heart? Stay with us as we explore the fierce world of African wild dogs and compare them to the loyal companions we call family. Origins and global distribution. African wild dogs, scientifically known as Lycaon pictus, meaning painted wolf, are native to sub-Saharan Africa. These incredible canines once roamed across much of the continent, but now they're restricted to fewer regions due to habitat loss and human activity. Today, you can find African wild dogs in protected reserves and national parks across countries like Botswana, Tanzania, and Zimbabwe. Their adaptability has helped them survive in diverse habitats, from open grasslands to dense forests. Their true strength lies in their ability to work together, and they're particularly suited to environments where their pack hunting tactics can be put to use. Characteristics, abilities, and adaptability. African wild dogs are built for speed and endurance. Their slender bodies, long legs, and oversized ears make them perfectly adapted for long-distance chases. These canines can run up to 44 miles per hour, using their incredible stamina to exhaust prey before making the final kill. Their unique appearance, marked by patches of black, brown, yellow, and white, gives each dog a one-of-a-kind coat pattern, much like a human fingerprint. Unlike many predators that rely on stealth or brute strength, African wild dogs use teamwork to their advantage. Their hunting success rate is astonishingly high, around 80%. For comparison, lions succeed in only 20% of their hunts. But this high success rate isn't due to any one individual. It's the pack's cooperation and strategy that make the difference. Social structure, hierarchy, and succession. At the heart of the African wild dog's world is its social structure. These animals live in tight-knit packs, typically ranging from 10 to 20 members, though some packs can grow even larger. The pack is led by an alpha pair, a dominant male and female, who are the only ones that breed. This alpha pair not only leads the hunts, but also makes crucial decisions for the group, from territory defense to raising pups. What sets African wild dogs apart from other social predators is their level of care for each other. After a successful hunt, the pack will regurgitate food for pups, sick members, and even the elderly. This kind of cooperation ensures the survival of every individual, making the pack stronger as a whole. Despite the pack's close bond, power struggles do happen. When the new alpha pair rises, the leadership transition is typically peaceful, though challenges can arise. Younger dogs may leave to form their own packs, taking with them the lessons learned from their family group. The real reason behind their hunting success. But here's the secret behind their remarkable hunting success. It's not just their speed or endurance. It's their communication. African wild dogs are incredibly vocal, using a series of whines, barks, and high-pitched calls to coordinate their movements. This constant communication ensures that the pack can adapt to the behavior of their prey, surround it, and close in for the kill. This strategic hunting method, combined with their boundless energy, allows them to catch and bring down prey far larger than themselves, including antelope and even wildebeest. Interaction with other predators and territorial disputes. While African wild dogs are incredibly successful hunters, their relationship with other predators is often fraught with danger. Lions are their greatest threat, often killing wild dogs to eliminate competition. Hyenas, on the other hand, are more interested in stealing kills. Despite their size advantage, hyenas don't always have the upper hand. Wild dogs will work together to defend their meal from these scavengers. Territorial disputes between African wild dog packs are usually resolved without violence, relying on intimidation and displays of dominance. Packs will mark their territories with urine and scat, and intrusions from rival packs can result in tense standoffs, though full-blown fights are rare. How they compare to domestic dogs. Now let's compare these wild hunters to our beloved domestic dogs. At first glance, African wild dogs may look somewhat similar to domestic breeds like greyhounds or border collies due to their slender frames and high energy levels. But that's where the similarities end. African wild dogs are far more robust, with a muscular build designed for endurance and survival in the wild. While domestic dogs have been selectively bred over thousands of years for specific tasks like herding, guarding, or companionship, African wild dogs are pure survivalists. Their strength lies not only in their individual physical abilities, but in their reliance on the pack. Each member plays a vital role in the group's survival, whether hunting, protecting the young, or defending their territory. Can African wild dogs be domesticated? So, with all their intelligence and social structure, can African wild dogs ever be domesticated? The short answer, no. Unlike domestic dogs, which have evolved alongside humans for over 15,000 years, African wild dogs are truly wild at heart. They are adapted to the harsh realities of the wild, and attempts to tame or domesticate them have failed. African wild dogs are highly specialized, relying on their pack for social interaction and survival. They have a deep-rooted need for space and freedom, requiring vast territories to hunt and roam. In captivity, these animals often suffer from stress as they cannot express their natural behaviors in confined environments. Their wild instincts and complex social structure make them unsuited for domestication. While they share some genetic similarities with domestic dogs, their evolutionary path has been entirely different. Lifespan, challenges, and conservation efforts. In the wild, African wild dogs have a lifespan of 10 to 12 years, though many don't survive to old age. Their existence is threatened by habitat loss, human conflict, and diseases spread by domestic dogs, such as rabies and distemper. Despite being one of Africa's most successful predators, African wild dogs are endangered, with fewer than 6,000 individuals left in the wild. Conservation efforts are underway to protect these remarkable animals. Wildlife reserves and national parks are critical for their survival, and programs aimed at preventing human-wildlife conflict are essential to ensuring their future. Final comparison: African wild dogs versus domestic dogs. So, how do African wild dogs stack up against domestic dogs? While they may look similar in some ways, the two are worlds apart. Domestic dogs have been shaped by thousands of years of selective breeding, transforming them into companions, workers, and protectors. African wild dogs, on the other hand, are pure survival machines, instinct-driven and dependent on their pack for every aspect of life. In the end, African wild dogs are a fascinating reminder of what our domestic dogs once were: wild, untamed, and built for survival. While they may never be our pets, their existence is a testament to the power of teamwork, intelligence, and adaptability in the natural world. African wild dogs are a true marvel of the animal kingdom. Their success as predators, their complex social lives, and their fierce independence set them apart from every other canine. And while they may never be tamed, their story serves as a reminder of the delicate balance between wildlife and human impact. Protecting these incredible creatures ensures that the wild remains wild for generations to come.